How being too careful with money can make you sad. You save money to feel happy and safe, right? But what if saving too much actually makes you feel bad? Let's see why that happens and how saving too much can make your life hard. Bonus, I'll share towards the end of this video a story about one of my friends who took the frugal living lifestyle to an extreme level. The first effect, feeling stressed and guilty. Frugal living, designed to smartly manage finances, can sometimes spiral into stress and guilt. This shift happens when saving money becomes the central focus, overshadowing life's other important facets. Let's explore why and how this transformation occurs. 1. You constantly worry about spending. Living frugally means you scrutinize every purchase intensely. This relentless focus on spending can trap you in a continuous state of worry. Simple choices like buying a coffee or new shoes turn into sources of stress. You constantly ask yourself, do I really need this, or can I find it cheaper? Which becomes mentally draining. 2. You feel guilty for necessary expenses. Frugal habits can paint all spending in a negative light. Even when you spend on essentials, guilt creeps in. For instance, investing in a vital car repair or a health checkup might make you feel guilty for not saving that money, despite the necessity of the expense. 3. You set unrealistic expectations and feel disappointed. Imposing extremely high savings goals or strict budgets on yourself can create unrealistic expectations. This is particularly true when unexpected expenses pop up, forcing you to spend outside your planned budget. 4. You make social sacrifices and regret it. To save money, you might cut down on social outings, gifts, and leisure activities. Over time, this can lead to feelings of isolation and regret. Seeing friends and family enjoy activities you've denied yourself can be tough. 5. You experience internal conflict between your values and actions. If generosity, hospitality, or enjoying life's pleasures are important to you, but your frugal habits prevent you from expressing these values, this can lead to internal conflict. This clash between what you value and how you act can be a source of guilt and stress. The second thing to keep in mind is you can lose friends over money. 1. You frequently decline social invitations. When you constantly turn down invitations to dinners, movies, or trips because of cost concerns, friends may start to feel rejected or undervalued. Your consistent no can be perceived as a lack of interest in spending time with them, straining the friendship. 2. Your conversations revolve around saving money. If your focus on frugality dominates conversations, your friends might find it difficult to relate or feel that you're judging their spending habits. This can create a disconnect, as friends might feel uncomfortable discussing their own life or financial choices around you. 3. You criticize their spending habits. Should you start to openly criticize or advise friends on their spending, it can come off as judgmental or condescending. People generally don't appreciate unsolicited advice about their finances, and this can create tension or resentment in the friendship. 4. You miss important life events due to cost. Skipping significant events like weddings, milestone birthdays, or group vacations because of the expense can hurt your friends' feelings. 5. You display a lack of generosity. While you don't need to spend lavishly to show care, consistently avoiding any expenditure, like never offering to buy a round of drinks or a small gift, can be perceived as stinginess. The third thing that could happen is that you end up not enjoying life. You constantly deny yourself pleasures. If you're always saying no to small joys, like a favorite snack, a movie night, or a new book, because of cost, life can start to feel joyless. This constant self-denial aimed at saving money can sap the happiness and spontaneity from your daily life. Your life becomes a monotonous cycle of saving. When every day is about cutting costs, you might find yourself stuck in a routine that revolves solely around saving money, leaving little room for fun, relaxation, or exploration. You overlook the value of experiences. In your quest to save, you might skip experiences that could bring happiness and enrich your life, like traveling, attending concerts, or trying out new hobbies. You ignore the here and now for future savings. While it's wise to save for the future, focusing too much on what you'll have later can make you miss out on the present. You neglect personal growth and self-care. Frugal living can sometimes mean not investing in yourself, be it through education, self-care, or personal development activities. But can being super frugal actually be bad for your health? The short answer is yes. Why? Because it can lead to avoiding the doctor, living in unsafe places, or eating cheap but unhealthy food. Let me share a story about my friend Mike, who in his pursuit of extreme frugality ended up making some risky choices. Mike's story of frugality took a challenging turn when he decided to move into a cheaper but unsafe neighborhood, far from his workplace. Driven by the allure of low rent, he overlooked the significant distance to his job. Every day, Mike faced a long, exhausting commute. This distance not only drained his energy but also made him prone to being late. He often arrived at work already tired, struggling to keep up with his tasks. His productivity suffered, and with it his professional reputation. But the compromises didn't stop there. Mike's new place, while affordable, lacked basic amenities, including a cooler. To work around, he started using the small windowsill outside as a makeshift refrigerator during the winter. It seemed like a clever hack at first, saving on appliance costs and using nature's chill. However, this solution came with its own set of problems. His food was exposed to outdoor conditions, risking contamination. There were days he found his meals spoiled or tampered with, leaving him without anything to eat. Watching Mike go through this was not easy. He had chosen a living situation that compromised his safety and health, all in the name of saving money. It was a stark reminder that while being mindful of finances is important, it should never come at the cost of one's safety and well-being. Mike's journey of extreme frugality didn't just stop at his living situation. It also seeped into his dietary habits in a way that was far from healthy. In his relentless effort to cut costs, Mike started making food choices that were cheap but nutritionally poor. So extreme frugality led him down a path of unhealthy eating habits. He replaced fresh, nutritious foods with cheaper, processed options to save money. His diet mainly consisted of instant noodles, canned goods, and frozen meals, high in unhealthy ingredients but low in cost. This shift in his eating habits, while saving him some cash in the short term, had detrimental long-term effects. Mike gained a significant amount of weight, becoming obese and increasingly lethargic. The irony of Mike's situation was that while he managed to save money, his overall quality of life deteriorated. He lost his motivation and zest for life, which affected his productivity and creativity. All the money he saved ended up sitting idle, as he lacked the energy or inspiration to do anything meaningful with it. Mike's story is a powerful reminder that extreme frugality, especially when it comes to your health and well-being, can be counterproductive and can lead to unintended negative consequences. However, it's important to remember that this doesn't mean all frugal living is detrimental. When approached with balance and mindfulness, it can be both rewarding and sustainable. Check our next video where we explore healthy and practical ways to embrace frugality and save money without sacrificing your well-being or safety.